Nuke's here to take you guys through Faze versus Big.
Yeah, this is a cool match because Big, they always surprise when they have time off. And, you know, they have so many famous matches where they've just been able to upset because of their preparation goes such a long way with them. And it's cool both teams have had a few days off since their last official, so we can get real fireworks here on Nuke. And I like the veto from Big, you know, the punish pick as was brought up to pull out Nuke right away. And they have a third map to look forward to, but they might not have to get there. Now, this is an upper tier team that they're going up against. This would be their biggest scalp yet. Even though Big's form has looked great and they are here in the semifinals, they haven't played anyone quite this good yet.
Right. And FaZe Clan did look good, even despite just bringing in Bemis right prior, I believe 2 days to be exact, before Masters kicked off. The roster looked hot. They obviously qualified, and here comes Brokey in with the two-piece. Tizian's down inside of the vents, and Brokey, well, he's still just gonna keep fighting outside. He sees that bomb carrier, and he wants him. He gets him. Tizian inside of the A bomb site with 3 CTs ahead, but it's Big Brokey. 4-piece in the pistol.
Yeah, he fights for all those kills, almost 300 ADR on that round alone. And yeah, looks super good for the start on Nuke. Of course, the map pick of Big Clan, but FaZe no strangers to this. Bimas, shoot, I already forgot how to pronounce it. Bimas, right? Bimas? Bimas. Shoot. Okay. Well,
always happens. We're sitting here in the Discord practicing until it went live.
First of all, shout out to his Twitter. He's got some really good memes on there. He put out a couple memes about Brokey, so it's cool to see they get along. And also, this guy is good. Has gotten good so quickly on FaZe. I mean, I feel like he's slotted in so damn well. Oh, but yo, Searson, a huge reason why Big have been winning recently. Searson is one of the most fabulous oppers that we've seen in Counter-Strike. And that says a lot. I mean, he has been incredible, honestly. Scout op, whatever it is, positionally, hitting flicks, being very consistent on the slow shots, everything.
Yeah, good stuff. He's the reason that they are vying for control this second round. 2 scout shots, or rather 2 scout kills already in. Rain, though, he could just mow them down. There's the first player, and he's ready for the next, but Keto with the Deagle just stuffs him up close. Now, there is a world where they rotate back up to A, but that would be the wrong call because B site is open for the taking. They go through decon and figure that out themselves. BMS has come down from ramp. He's going to have that bomb carrier in the back of the site with the scout up. He's going to take a shot. Searson on point right now, dealing so much damage with the scout. We get the Bogdan's Law, the weapon swap. Og for Coldzera. They're going to get filtered into the same side. And again, the scout is what makes the difference. He gets 2 kills to kick this off and then 2 shots to prevent any sort of attempt in the retake. Big Clan bounce back after pistol.
Yeah, he's so consistent, so scary. He's tagged 4 out of 5 on this round, and they could kill him while they're saving. Keto, yeah, he's looking lean. He's looking to get these kills, and Coldzera comes away with 1 frag, but he's definitely in some hot danger right now. Searson looking to finish off his food, and I don't know how far he goes out. Guess they want to hold on to this just because they don't want to have to rebuy too much this next round. Oh, we got a new angle. This actually looks, wow, this is a much more fun angle. Look at, they got the foosball table. Little bits. That's wicked.
Why wouldn't... Compared to the first angle we got, you know?
The first angle made it look like the dungeon.
Yes, the German sex dungeon.
Yeah.
But now this one looks far more refreshing. Very cool. They've got couches.
The Fungeon.
What about Funyuns?
Yeah. The onion ring, the tasty onion ring dungeon.
Uh-oh, look out, look out, look out. They're about to peek. Oh, Nico. Yeah, his shoulder's sticking around. Not to mention Tizian's already down through the vents. So this is a very quick B hit with very little warning for the rest of FaZe Clan to get into position, but it looks like they can hold them back. The Aug's good for just 1. And Bimas, well, he's already tagged up. That scout just so deadly on Searson. He only has 2 kills. I'd love to know his ADR.
Are they saving?
Through the roof. Looks likely. They're out.
Wow. Yeah, they're getting rid of guns and saving. They've got good weapons to take with them. And I guess just that, yeah, no armor to work with, low HP. Do they have armor? They have just Brokey. Just Brokey doesn't have armor, but yeah, no health to work with. So yeah, big secure. Another one. Crazy that Searson on that. That is like, you know, 2 pixels wide. Maybe that gap that Nico's holding onto to try to drop that smoke with, and Searson comes through and tags him instantly before he can even fall off. Great reaction time. Maybe a pre-fire from him, but probably not. Like probably just a pure straight up reaction duel. 1. Big take 2. This is getting interesting. This is getting very interesting just based on how good Searson's form looks at the moment. If we can see some more scout tags out from him, this would be a proving ground. He's going to do it. He's going to keep the scout into this round versus very good guns. Well, oh, sorry. Not all the upgrades just yet. Just recycling, getting the health back up, getting bandaged up, but keeping on the same weapons.
Yeah. He finished that round with 2 kills in the first 3, but 178 ADR.
Yeah. Pure tags.
Juicy. Now, obviously, Big, such a huge advantage. Now we're gonna, so this was the argument from Maniac, right? In his prediction is that he just didn't think that Big Clan would have the time or ability to set up their strategies and tactician because of FaZe Clan's ability to just kind of get up in their faces and pummel them individually. But what we don't expect is a guy like Searson to kind of prove he is that next level. You know, we expect it from Xantares, we expect it from Tabson, and we have been expecting it time and time again. But Searson, this could very realistically be the difference maker. And in this round specifically, we are watching them set up their strategies. We are watching them flex the tactician because the CTs don't have too much to make moves with. Single flashbang on the FAMAS as ramp is held by 1 defender. He's going to hear the footsteps moving in. Rain's going to try to rotate over, maybe lend a helping hand. First frag's great. Do they fall into the FAMAS? Yes, side by side. So the crosshair can't hit either. And because of that, the B site crumbles beneath the feet of the T's. Xantares, he's going to just go ahead and plant this bomb. And even then, Nico can't swing those doors to contest. This is a 3rd for Big, no doubt.
Yeah, they could have traded down to the 4v3 if he gets the 1 FAMAS kill. Even if he dies, look to try to grab a kill before, I guess, falling back, I think was his ideal strategy. But yeah, FaZe will just keep these guns. I think once again, look for exits. They could potentially hold in a lot of damage here. Rain's got a nice sight line here to the back. Inside the cubby, Tizian is patiently waiting as the bomb ticks down, but is obviously going to need to move at some point. That's 1 kill first. Rain loses to Tabson. Oh, is it Tabson or Tizian who is over there? I don't know, but they make their way out. They bully their way out of their box.
Oh, nice headshot. Brokey, another tag, but Xantares is going to survive this one. coldzera, Xantares, and Tabson all walk away.
Yeah, good damage. They'll be rebuying 3 guns, which is cool. Seemed like Rain was in a pretty good spot. Got some early bullets in. Pelleted down to target as the emergency rotate into the turnpike. Squeak door gets blown open. Initial setup inside the lobby. No crunch here from the CTs. Early rotation downwards. I guess this is to go towards secret.
Brokey's just wasting 0 time. Running over to the secret stairs. Gonna be taking a peek outside, but he'll find nothing. It's all on Squeaky. Rain, blinded, able to find 1 body. Nico, good spray through smoke. This is gonna make things a little bit awkward for Big, but they start to claw back. Keto gets the headshot. coldzera, he's still just sitting up in the rafters, and they manage to get down vent. Brokey, 2 players get past, and he can't even stop them. But he does still has them boxed in. And as that door swings wide, he drops Keto. Now it's all about the bomb planter and Searson. And Xantares, all the while, trying to keep eyes on the top of vent. Doing so prevents Nico from trying to get down and dealing with Searson. He decides not to stay on decon, and him wrapping around the vents, now he's behind Brokey, and if he doesn't shoot him, he could just swing open the doors. There's a player on the bomb! Searson robs him, and coldzera is gonna have to come in with the 1 versus 2. He's got cover from the double doors, a little bit of spam coming through the decon, smoke fading, defuse.
Oh my god.
Stuck, and Cold, he takes it.
Whoa, he got spammed. Did he get hit through the bomb site with the op? Is that what happened? He got like a whole bunch of damage dealt, but then stuck onto it? I don't even know. This is a crazy shot from Searson. Oh, he tries his damnedest. Yeah, Searson got the tag. Yeah, through the
Yeah, that's
sight.
what happened. Through the silo. Oh my god. Coldzera just nearly invincible on that defuse.
Oh, what an awkward situation. I mean, Coldzera had absolutely no other play but to stick that bomb. So you'd think that Santeris would commit harder to trying to fight that because it leaves his teammate in a one-on-one. If Coldzera gets off the bomb, he still can't win versus Searson as long as Searson delays for just a couple of seconds. So maybe a misplay, unless I missed something from Santeris' perspective. But he's also a huge reason why the round gets that close. Killing Nico on opposite vent after playing inside a Squeaky. It wasn't a surprise to Nico, but he straight up outduels him. And then, of course, comes down to win that next duel as well. It looked like it was going to be a write-off for Big, to be honest, up until that point. Faze were winning the trades, and Brokey got that kill in lower as well, and things look super good. But now, bomb dropped outside to follow that up initially, and Coldzera will be able to recede to safety inside a mini.
Yeah, turns his attention back, expects that maybe somebody walks out from Squeaky Door, but that is not the case just yet. We've got Tizian just chilling inside of hut. Counter-terrorist walks forward, they're done over there. And the same can be said for the side of red. You'd think Brokey just slaps him back, but they're actually walking around the mini. And Tizian, that's a wallbang through hut to skewer the A site. And Brokey, he's gonna get called to action, but he sees nothing. There's a player just tucked into mini. And that bomb's already gone down, so it's him and BMAS to try and clutch this back. 2 versus 3. There's a world where Santeris walks into the scope, but Brokey, he moves. And it looks to me like they're calling the save. This is big with the wall bang through hut and the perfect mini pinch.
Yeah, don't let anybody tell you they're not working hard as hell for these kills. This is another round where FaZe Clan have a great start. The opening push by Nico. Huge amount of information gained to drop the bomb, get the kill, even fall back. And they were so prepared last time for the upper take. Got the spray down through Squeaky. Player on site, and Rain was able to get his frag, and yeah, they just forced FaZe to save. Just thinking economically. Yeah, big come through. Skin of their teeth, but they're up to 4. And no buy situation here for FaZe. They've got 2K on the remaining 3 players. Insane. Insane.
And then the hut player goes down to the instant headshot, and Santeris.
Wow, they had 3 upstairs.
Yep.
3 upstairs,
one to the
and
wall bang.
Brokey watching mini from the back of garage. They still win.
Well, the thing was, Brokey was more so watching red, right? In hindsight, Brokey, he kind of lets them all get through the mini because he had such a good angle being held. And obviously Nico, well, he was going to be first contact in mini, so they didn't mind if they came through mini, but never could they have calculated the wall bang.
Yeah, this is it's a classic German team on Nuke, being able to pull through the wall bangs. You know, classically mouse sports in 1.6 just put the, I mean, they did kill you in lobby every single round. Good to see that still being incorporated. Of course, it's a little bit less valuable because it's harder to get the kills, but we see some of these spams through mini. I mean, Nico had, 2 seconds before he went from 100 to 0.
Tizian gonna draw one in with his utility here. Off of the hut goes Cold. And the A site being taken by storm here by Big. Just chewing through the eco. And, well, Brokey's op. He hopes can be saved. He dips out towards ramp, heads to B where it's safe for the time being. This is going to be 5 for Big already on the T side of Nuke.
I feel like this would be an upper magnitude upset, if Big won. But at the same time, you know that when Big have time off, they always use it so effectively that you're not surprised to see them come out and play so strong, even versus a better team. They're a team that has roster that has always punched above their weight. Sometimes the consistency is what haunts them the most. And
talk about getting haunted. That timing, Brokey's gonna have nightmares for weeks.
But it's the consistency that I think is the roughest, especially considering the amount of talent on the roster. But all signs point to positives if we look at some of these recent maps. It's just that some of the better teams they've beaten, like Mouse Sports, for example, their form has been all over the place. They can't be relied upon to win all their matches consistently as well. So it's hard to say how much that BO3 was valued. This one, though, this one versus Faze, I mean, this would cement them as like not only being in top form in general, but also, you know, really, really reaching for the stars, taking out top 5 teams or top 5 teams. Where are Faze at right now? Top 7.
Oh, nice. Tizian. Yeah, try me. Rain, he puts a few shots through the smoke, and he gets put back himself. This A site, and it's not going too well for FaZe Clan. They keep losing bodies before they can even see anybody, whether it's wallbangs, smoke shots, late lurks. Big Clan just dominating from the lobby. And now they're going to go in with the utility here. Keto, smoke up and over towards the outer cross. His is going to pop between red. So Nico, he'll have all the information on the left side of the box, but they very well could be throwing a mini play as previously seen. FaZe Clan don't know that. They're still pretty spread out across the map, including BMAS over on ramp. He waits, and he's going to have a whole lot of push coming his way. 4 Ts, all grouped up, shoulder to shoulder, starting to walk in on him. He takes 0 damage, but decides to still drop, feeling that pressure, not wanting to be the next casualty here for FaZe Clan. 25 seconds. It's playing against the clock that Big have to be cautious about. They are on the cusp of ramp. They've got 2 defenders in front of them. BMAS still close, and Nico, well, he's going to give cover over from Decon, so BMAS comes in with a kill. Nico, another, but there is a player still on site, and that's the bomb carrier, Keto. He could do this. It's a 1 versus 4, an unthinkable clutch, but he starts it off with the first frag and Cold shuts him down.
Yeah, nicely played there from Bimas and also from Nico to come in with support. I mean, the rotations were just perfect. That's a very textbook round from Big to approach ramp that way. And Bimas to fall back after doing some damage, natural, right? Like, you don't want him to get popped off on the ramp. That round's a whole lot different if he gets killed right away. We saw him take a risk on an eco, but not on a round like this. You know, and this time around as well, it looks like the lurk was caught off guard. So it's a standard round from Big, leaving the squeaky lurk to catch any of the CTs rotating downwards, plus the ramp take with the 4 players. Nico normally steals them. That pistol round 4K was Brokey's first 4-kill round of Dreamhack Masters. That is a surprising stat. You know, Brokey probably, like, in some of these games, he's like the best player on the team. And in terms of consistency, feels like he is in the top 2 of the best players on this team as of late. Of course, you don't have to get 4 kills to be impactful, but
it helps.
Still, I feel like I can remember a Brokey ace, but it's just a Mandela effect, I suppose.
I mean, it's hard to ace when you've got such a star-studded roster.
Yeah, they're all trying to steal your frags.
Someone's coming for him. Whoop, Tabson just through the side of that smoke. He's able to find Rain's head and another. That's a 2-piece on the A site. Keto, he's creeping in on the other CTs, and he catches Brokey falling. Cold Zera still on site, walking around the silo. Keto has lost track of him.
Oh my God.
He's going to go ahead and throw the Molotov up into the heaven, but Cold Zera, he could be coming in huge right now. He doubles back, stops 1, and Tabson's just going to eject down vent towards B, dodging the threat of Cold Zera, dodging the only threat that remains. Searson, stagnant in lobby, able to shut this one down. That's 6 rounds for Big.
You know, they're not signing up to take all these duels in upper before the pressure comes through, but man, it's basically Big to exploit them constantly through this, either through Squeaky, through that hut wall bang, everything upstairs. There's so many kills that are coming before the round starts, and that's been a huge problem for FaZe. It's scary, but it's also the mark of a really great team. This was something that Maze Astral is so good at Nuke, was their ability to exploit Squeaky for these kills on the T side. I love that Big have incorporated this into their game plan.
Big old pistol push outdoors here, so they're gonna get chewed up and spat right out. I'm very curious, if we go back to that last round, remember how Tabson gets those 2 kills through the squeaky door? Because there's a smoke in hut that popped on a Molotov and blocked off 3/4 to 4/5 of the doorway, but he still had that sliver of an angle to work with. You know, I would not be surprised if that's a calculated smoke from Big. If he knows he has that.
3/4 to 4/5?
Yeah,
some
3/4
mathematics.
or 4/5. Yeah, man. I'm, you know, I'm all. Like, I mean, if they've got things like this up their sleeve, then tell me that smoke couldn't be on purpose.
Wow.
He hits the wallbang, just not a headshot. Still, Cold Zera softened before he even sees an enemy.
Oh my God. I'd never wish death upon a man, but to see that kill come through off that boost, that would have been insanely satisfying. Big will only find out about that maybe at the end of the round if they can piece it together, but probably at the end of the map when they watch the VOD.
Yeah, you can very clearly see this was Big's game plan. This was Big's map pick. And so far, so good. coldzera and Rain gonna throw up a bit of a defense, though. Cold, he's playing around the site silos. He avoided any further damage than that op shot until he steps into the final tick of fire. Oh, and the flank from Nico. Perfect timing. Xantera is down for the count, and Searson 1v3. Bombs in front of him, and BMAS is above.
It's a good response for them too. If they're worried the most about upper, is attacking it via different ways. You know, if Nico's the guy dying in front of Squeaky every round, then this is a way to approach the players who are killing him without actually fighting them dead on. So it's a good response from Faze to have these rotations on the CT side, and they let the reins loose on their CT side. They're very fluid and are adept at making individual plays. So they're always going to take risks like that. And that's pretty much the hardest thing to prepare for when it comes to Faze Clan, I'd say. The last thing Big want now is for them to try that again. So we've got some pressure outside. But I wonder if they go back to their game plan afterwards of trying to apply pressure to Squeaky. I mean, it costs you nothing to spam a little bit at the beginning of rounds. But it looks like Nico's not scared either. The bomb is by itself crossing outside. That is insane.
Successfully as well. That's the craziest part. He's going to walk downstairs. There is a player waiting for him in Nico.
This is crazy. He's alone. Okay.
How much further can he go? Alone? Probably doesn't want to. So we see Xanteras and Searson come join him. This is going to be 3 players for Big Clan already down in the B halls. And we've got Keto now slipping by the player inside Mini. This could be an eventual rock back or perhaps a hit on Hell. Their options are open, but they are losing players. Nico able to just duck down behind the staircase. 30 seconds left over. They eat a bit of damage off the nade, but they decide to rock that bomb back. They're hoping that FaZe Clan have over-rotated onto B, and that is not the case. Can Keto crack this open? 20 seconds left. And because the player in ramp plays behind box, he is not spotted. Keto, he's going to climb up, and coldzera, ready for this, welcomes him in. Hits the headshot immediately, and Tizian's the next one to fall. 6 seconds, bomb down. This round's gone. It's FaZe Clans.
That's a beautiful CT setup, man, for so many reasons. I mean, Big, I like they try to abuse the timings all over the map, because eventually the Cs can take advantage of that better than the CTs can. They try to throw it, you know, into a giant question mark for the CTs as to what site was trying to be attacked. That's a crazy. Wow, looking at that from Nico's perspective, that looked absolutely phenomenal from Xanteras. But yeah, like coldzera's spot upstairs, beautiful. Blocks himself off from Mini, so he doesn't have to worry about that. That was 1 point of weakness there. Lets the other guy upstairs work by himself and covers the Heaven Crunch. And they had Nico downstairs, successful in getting his kill. And I think the bomb gets dropped somewhere along that route in the process. Where is Nico? Here's who I'm watching the most, because he's had the most difficult time as the guy on mini flex between this and outside. He's still happy to take the duels. No, a brave man. And I wonder, is he going to drop here? Yeah, I guess he just goes downstairs. So covering outside by a secret one more time leaves a bit of a gap in the CT defense in front of the mini. Whether or not Big realize this and try to abuse this is a different question entirely.
Just a little bit of pressure from Tizian. He's going to use this to actually get into the ramp room, doing a very good job of drawing attention, allowing the rest of his teammates to get closer and closer outside. Oh, but Roki's going to stop him. However, that right there, that's what he set up. With the distraction, they're now able to just gun down ramp if they choose to. There is a second defender still down this ramp, however.
Whoa, this is a hard decision to make, actually. If you're a Big Clan, you just saw one drop lower. Nico could be downstairs as well. You saw what happened last time they went upstairs. Not going to be surprised to FaZe. What's the setup here for the FaZe upstairs?
I think we have Rain behind far vent. No, I'm not sure. Coldzera, he's just sitting on the hut. He peeks back. Rain does go down, but Coldzera stands his ground. 8 seconds, and he sees him up above. Down he goes. Searson, last man left, missing the no-scope, but at least he dies before time expires. That is a 6th round for Faze, closing the gap. Getting up into heaven doesn't seem to be the challenge, Mohan. It's getting onto the A site that they fumble.
Coldzera is the thorn on their side. They wanted to try to find him if possible, and he finds this weird angle that's, it's in the open in front of Hut, but since there's no one in the lobby, he's actually in a great spot to catch both players off guard and tether off his teammate quite well. This is all about Coldzera, his individual decision-making on these upper holds. It's allowing Faze to come to life because, honestly, upstairs definitely seemed like the better site to take. Downstairs was well fortified by Faze Clan there, but even with Heaven control, they couldn't find Cold.
Right. I feel like what's nice about Faze Clan's CT side so far is that they're really not over rotating to the B site yet. Even having that ramp compromised, there's a chance Nico throws himself in there, but Cold, Rain stood their ground on A. And I suppose Cold's doing it all alone. He is 14-6 at the moment, but I feel like lesser experienced teams may be falling for these elaborate tactics of Big. I think these are the types of tactics that keep them a cut above the other tier 2 teams.
Mm-hmm. That Elliott stat said basically Big has won 55% of their opening duels in Masters so far, which is 4 points higher than any other team at the tournament, which is really cool.
Not bad. Tabson walks down to vent. P250 someone in the face, takes his M4. Just making up as much noise as he can, trying to be bigger than he is. Trying to get these CTs to bite down on it. Keto, he's going to come into the locker room, just the P250 and a teammate by his side. They try to smoke them off, but instead, Nico's able to come out from Mini and pinch them. They have a third player with the bomb and Searson crossing. BMAS, he keeps the player down from B. That's the M4 back on the dirt. 2T's still in on this. How about a decon rush? Maybe plant that bomb, Searson. Try to get a little money.
Wow, yeah. Okay, well, is there a nade coming his way or what? No, they don't have anything to use. Coldzera's hurt. Okay, but both T's die. I really love how Faze, they don't seem to get scared at all when it comes to these mid-round situations and they have to move around on the CT side. And again, with a new player, it's even more impressive. BIMAS is fitting well into their setups, and when they are dropping players, they're finding great adjustments, and they seem happy to go and look for information as opposed to seize up and pick CT spots and play static and hope that the T's come their way.
Just not panicking at all. Keeping it real smooth on this CT side. Can Faze Clan finish with an 8? Someone's going to take a lead before we swap sides. And it's going to be an aggressive attempt to get down vent, but Tizian just standing in the open, essentially. Nico, he's going to have to make this panic call. There's somebody inside Mini, and he has more players walking past him already, so he is behind this conga line of T's, but they're getting further and further away. Nico, he's trying to get into this gunfight. He does pull the trigger on the player towards Mini. And Searson, down to the off, but Tabson, he's on the roof, and now he's got it into the 1 versus 1. They know where Nico was at. Tabson versus Nico, a clash of the gods. But a minute left on the clock means Tabson takes bomb and just heads up into the A site where he just tippity taps him down. Tabson wins the round, Big with a 1-point advantage. Join us after the break to see FaZe Clan's T side.
Holy hell.
Yeah. Yeah, come on. Show me the money. Show me the money. Yeah, cause it feels good right now. Yeah. Gotta show me the money. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Never been around wealth, now I'm surrounded. Nice cars at the mansion right next to the fountain. CEOs in business suits and private accountants. Yeah. Summertime parties by the pool, we lounging. By night we out stunting on the main strip. Out of state trips, cars with the paint drip. How could you hate this? Jewelry in my chain sick. That's the life I wanna live. Show me the money. Show me the money. Show me the money. if I have enough dough. Fashion show out in Paris in the front row. Party every night, I don't have time to sleep. Next day it's the same, just rinse and repeat. Summertime trips on the yacht to the island. Squad rolling with me and we do a lot of wildin'. Bottle of whatever you want, just put your order in. You can have as much as you want, there's plenty more of them. Yeah, show me the money. Show me the money. It's all about the lifestyle. It's all about the lifestyle. Show me the money. Show me the money. Show me the money. It's all about the lifestyle. It's all about the lifestyle. Show me the money.
Only a 1-round lead for the big clan, but that's a big T side. 8 rounds here on Nuke as they switch over to the defense. We saw some elaborate strats. We saw awesome wall bangs. Oh, it was just packed full of all the goodies. But let's settle back in for the second pistol. It is 16-7 for coldzera. Let me repeat that. 1/2, 16-7.
Yeah, we don't know for sure if FaZe expected Nuke, but I'm sure it was one of the maps. It's not a complete surprise that it could have been picked here. So we'll see. We'll find out from their T side how well prepared they are, because we know Big are definitely looking prepared.
Yes, sir. Tabson taps into Nico. He's gonna have a teammate trying to help him out from Mini, but Rain bests that man. And in the meantime, we've got the T's now on the A site. 3 sets of feet for FaZe Clan and the bomb plant to boot. Rain, easy post plant position for him to just hold off Mini. It's one thing to just hold back the peak from inside it, let alone never even letting them in. But Tabson, oh my God. He just gets put down. Rain now, having not the best map thus far, pretty damn good impact here in the pistol. So let's see if they can take it over the line. Tizian and Zantares here towards the heaven. It's quite the slick little USP tap, but bomb is so far gone at this point. This round is over. FaZe Clan gonna tie it up at 8 rounds apiece immediately, and taking a T-side pistol is huge.
And we know Bimis, one thing that's really cool, especially for Nuke, is it feels like so from what we've seen, which is a small sample size, that he's improved FaZe Clan's T-sides as an entry fragger. Getting that 1 kill is a little bit labored, but to have someone fearless with great aim like he has, then, that could make a world of difference. 2 kills upstairs means the round is over. And FaZe, I want to know how much they're going to incorporate some of this A-side stuff. Now, it's tied up. It's a buy-up for Big. They've got a decent nade set, 2 to go with it. They're going up against much better guns, and Nico does not get lower unscathed, though he does get to a very, very strong position.
Yep. Swinging the decon doors. But he actually doubles back towards vent. He opens it and then doesn't push in. Zantares MP9 across the bomb site. Not the best weaponry for the situation. Maybe a dunk nade will help. That's a bit of damage. Not too bad, but they're met by utility as well. Oh, and a dink off of Silo. coldzera, he's dropped to just 15 HP. And the CT is so little to work with, but I think they just have to walk away from this. Odds of a retake are very slim.
Probably much more fun to think about just trying again next round. It's basically a total reset. No one upgrades a gun, but they could try to get some damage in or hold them into the site plan. I want to know if Nico opened that door purposefully to draw their attention. Hey, look at this side of the site while we go into the other side of the site. No plan to actually attempt going in, but held Zantares' angle on that side towards the door at the prospect that there could be a target.
Oh, Cold's gonna have to grit his teeth. Ooh! All right, never mind. Actually, I thought he was gonna take a little bit of damage.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, seems fine. Okay.
Yeah, even with the nuclear reactor cores that get exploded with it, he's still outside the radius. 16-7 for Cold. The reason that he was the glue of their CT side on the upstairs holds was fantastic in his positioning, his confidence in what would happen late round, as Maniac tweeted out. And yeah, looking to do well here as well in the second half. In terms of form overall, he's been great recently. Him, Nico, Brokey, all of them lighting it up.
So far, so good. Tons of utility and still lesser weapons here for Big. This scout scares me, though. I'm not going to lie. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Did we see a lot from Searson after those first few rounds into the end of the second half? Like,
no,
maybe his op on the
not
CT
quite.
side, I think. Yeah, maybe it's op on the CT side. But yeah, it was mostly scout kills from him, really.
Right. He's what, 9 frags now, 8 before that most recent one, and we saw at least like 4 of them.
Oh my god, man.
But he's so
But
good
he
as
is
a scout. Look at the
insane.
damage. He's just following it up. The longer they stay here, the more he knocks them back. And it's assists all over the place. Max 10 down for the count. This round belongs to Searson.
Man, he either kills him or puts him in critical condition, no matter what. He sees you on his screen, he's going to tag you. This guy, Nico's playing around, trying to bait him into shooting.
God, he's just standing in the molly even. Tabson obviously just going to swoop in as fast as he can there to close it out. 2 headshots with his pistol as well. So we've got Big tying the game at 9 thanks to Searson, but more importantly, kickstarting an economy. They get 1 M4 for Keto. Op immediately here for Searson. Please take a bit of damage. I thought I heard a headshot. Look at that grenade. And another one sails in. Oh, they get dismantled. 4 frags inside hut. Everybody dies except Brokey.
Hut is closed. Yeah, everything flies in a hut, and an op to apply pressure. That was absolutely not the correct place to go if you're Faze. Hard to tell that there was going to be an op facing towards hut, but just the grenades alone made that a scary situation for Faze Clan. Brokey alone. We'll try to get some kills. So much time left over. Big are probably going to try to find him, so can't really just sit around. But damn, did they get destroyed?
Completely wrecked, to be fair. Not expecting that utility. I can guarantee you something. There's going to be a change in pace from FaZe Clan next round. They're not going to want to get close to that site, at least for the first 20 seconds.
Yeah. Young Broccoli.
Ouch. Tizzy.
Good night. We got this whole thing recorded on iPhone, so, or whoever their phone sponsor is.
It's like magic.
Been collecting footage every single round. Yeah.
It's just Zentera's hype man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a personal.
It's his German teacher.
That guy doesn't even work for Big. He just is, yeah, he's hired by Zentera, content creator Taurus.
All right, guys, it's just the pistols, so we're looking at an 11th for Big, most certainly. I mean, there's not even a flashbang. There's not one P250. It is 5 Glocks.
Let's see if they can make Dazed roll over in his grave.
I mean, he's not dead, just his career.
Yeah, in his career grave.
I'm kidding, Sam. Don't hurt me.
Run boost. Is that the bomb? No. Oh, we gotta get everybody on the run boost.
Yeah! It worked.
It jumps so awkward. I feel like if he hits the B hop, he gets opt.
All right, now what? You know, like, sure, okay, good job, guys. You got 2 players down secret, but they still only have Glocks. There's still no utility.
Is there a rotate? Yeah, okay, taps in.
Oh, a little trigger discipline goes a long way. Or at least it could have gone longer had Coldzera not turned back to check. Of course, the bomb looking to double back from secret, maybe. They go for the double peek, so really trying to give Brokey the best chance possible at closing this gap into the face of the op. Searson, he's pressured, but the USP is all too good. Just taps back everybody. Tizian gonna finish this one off. A flawless round from Big. Not only does nobody die, not a single point of damage.
Okay. Let's get it on. Let's see what you got, FaZe Clan. T side, we're gonna buy up. Got absolutely decimated there inside the hut by the nades and the op. It was an interesting rotation to have the op that early into heaven as opposed to elsewhere. So do FaZe want to just test outside at first, maybe try to draw out some utility, give Big some respect here and attempt the default? Looks like they may. Where is Searson? That's my question.
Floating outside hell by the look of it.
Spotting the cross. Always trust him on these super tight angles.
God, that USP looked good last round, eh? Oh, excuse me. Let's
Show me the money.
3 smokes, huh? All right. Completely countering Searson's line of sight. Especially as somebody who hasn't been up on top of heaven all too often, but rather down on hell. And he understands the procedure to this, right? If they had crossed to garage and are encroaching on him, well, this new position of his is going to be very good at holding them back. It's very difficult to get a CT out of spawn. So the procedures, the protocol, it works out for Big Clan so far, 40 seconds, and FaZe still not that close to an actual site.
Oh, the boost. Oh my God.
This could be big. Oh, but Tabson, because he's in the process of jump spotting, just gives it up immediately. Sure, they go for the boost, which gives him a better chance, but it still comes up empty-handed, and Searson called into action on ramp. He's mollied off. Just the first kill is his. Nico, he's going to attract the gunfire of Tabson. There's 2 CTs right here on the bomb site. His teammates coming down from ramp, helping him in his endeavor. 10 seconds. They need that bomb to get on site. It's on the back of Brokey, and he's got it in. Tizian trying to come on the flank. How do they get these T's out of position? Coldzera, he is inside of the smoke. Brokey right by him.
Oh, they want to push this, get the kill, hold for ramp, play for the ramp, retake it. Oh yeah, Coldzera wins the duel. Narrow margin, but now 1v2, and he gets popped out. Nice. From Big, they stayed in control throughout all of that. It was a great split from FaZe, but an amazing round from Searson. Honestly, he's fast enough for the ramp retake to make sure he gets at least a kill before the molly comes down. That's enormous. And then No comes through in the post plant, gets those kills as well. And seriously, I mean, up until the point right when they saw Tabson, you'd think, wow, this split is looking very successful. Cold and the ramp guys get both kills on lower instantly without any trade after that first kill comes out. Searson was everything for Big that round.
Don't drop the nuke. Big have lost 1 of their last 8 games on Nuke to Mouse Sports.
Oh, wow. Mouse Sports, no slouches on Nuke. One of the... Was it the first team? Was it the team that... I know it was Big Clan that ended Astralis' Inferno streak. And then was it Mouse that ended Astralis' Nuke streak?
No, sir.
Do I have that? They came close, right? Who was it? It was Ents, that's right. Yeah, Mouse came close. They got that 12-round game during peak Prime Astralis. I remember that. But yeah, just to point out, they're definitely very good Nuke team. So that's a big scalp to take. And yeah, Big, generally speaking, that's definitely cool to see. Got a map they're very comfortable on, and it shows.
All right, this is looking bad. Not good. FaZe Clan working with limited weaponry. Again, you know, I think that they would have expected Nuke to come into the veto. Nuke and Inferno have both been maps in their last 2 best of 3s. And it is yet again here today. So, clearly Big looked very well prepared. That T side had all sorts of fun tricks and gimmicks.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of execution, you couldn't have anything go better for FaZe. The ramp take, up until the point of contact on players, everything looks super solid. So it's definitely very scary. Nice, and really nice for Big to look back on a round like that. They dealt with one of the most well-executed threats so far of the half.
Gonna try to burst it through hut. Tizian ready for him. He may be blinded, but he's still firing. That's 3 kills off of the M4. Searson adds a wallbang somehow in the mix, and it's another flawless round. Big just chewing through the anti-ecos way too easy. FaZe, they gotta piece something together or else this map is done.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see this round. no op's going to be in play. You know, if I'm Faze, I think about outside again, and I think about ramp again, to be honest. They got really close on that first take. If they could avoid getting opt on when they tried to take ramp, then they might be A-okay. But Searson, he's a right place, right time kind of guy.
I agree with that. Man, he seems omnipresent at times. He's a key piece of every hold, every rotate, every retake. Whoa, 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 Tabson. Getting a little feisty here. Fighting through Squeaky. Smoking them off inside their lobby. BMA's just hiding up on top of the roof. They're waiting. Minute mark as Faze Clan still set nades outside.
Yeah, they can go ahead with the plan now that the default has been cemented. No CTs have pushed into lobby, and but this time around they don't have the 3 towards ramp. Instead, Bomb is going to be crossing outside along with most of the team. Searson can spot this out. It's mostly about what does Searson do in response to this. 109 ADR, 21 kills so far in this half. Searson goes down instantly, but Tabson comes through with the response. However, the response goes both ways. 4-3 now for FaZe Clan, and they make their way downstairs.
Yes, sir. Looks like they want a heavy rotate off this one. Not expecting Big to be able to respond quick with players downstairs, but Xantares is near. That door's gonna swing. Oh, he lines up all 3! Xantares, perfect timing, excellent spray control. He leaves BMAS all alone. 10 seconds to go. The Turkish Delight says goodnight to FaZe Clan. We've got Big 2 away.
Yeah, that's a moment you just like take it off. It's not just like a fist bump to the side. It's like take your headphones off, hug your teammate kind of moment, because seriously, they just killed Tabson and Searson. They're 2 primary threats when it comes to taking downstairs. They did it early, and Xantares, of course, is going to hit one of those wild sprays every once in a while. Lantaris, who? He does it on line 2.
What a madman. He was the only defender in position as well. You saw just, oh no, my legs. Rain, he's gonna have to crawl into Mini at this point, losing half of his health to gravity.
We know what they say about rain. It falls.
Yeah, yeah. You know, falling, that's not the hard part. It's hitting the ground.
Nose laugh.
Ready for the 4-man ramp hit? It's looking likely.
I am, but our Big. Xantares got warmed up in that last round, so.
Yeah, I mean, that's just gonna light a fire underneath Big.
Oh God, come on.
As we try to put the spotlight on him, he falls face first off the stage. He's still doing all right. Takes a little bit of damage. He's made the call appropriately and still lines him up. He plays just on the edge of the cover there so that he has a chance. There's the 3-piece. And he wants that 4th one. Coldzera ate the flashbang, peeks out, finds the timing, but only that 1 kill for FaZe. Excellent hold from Xantares in back-to-back rounds.
Eat your heart out, Big. They are looking super sick, man. And yeah, on all fronts this time around, Xantares almost goes 7-2. Instead, it's six kills in 2 rounds here. And all versus rifling players. Just sapping all of the life energy out of FaZe Clan. Most of the money on top of it, leaving them on Brokey, with Brokey looking extra Brokey right now. Only got a Mac 10 to his name. And the spray down comes out, and oh my God, that's it.
Just like that, Big Clan gonna take map 1. Big win on Nuke, and now the question falls to Dust 2. It's what we've seen throughout the series between these teams before, and I can only imagine that we have one hell of a show ahead. So, folks, please, don't go too far. Get yourself a beverage, maybe a snack, and come right back, because we've got the analysts after the break, and then, of course, the rest of this series.